Howdy everyone, Polcho here with another Age of Magic video, and there is so much stuff to cover. There's the new Dark campaign, the Light and Dark heroes, the Valley of Treasures, hero changes, combat changes. There is just heaps. So hopefully we can get through it all. I'm not going to release it all in one video. I'll release a few new videos, but straight up, let's just look at the interface, because that's where a lot of the changes are. We have the light and dark portals for the different campaigns. So we're going to go into the light one right now. As you can see, it looks the same, but you can see the heroes. They're blue and red now. This is identifying them as dark and light. So red is obviously dark, blue is obviously light. So that's a really good update. And the hero shards have been moved around a bit. So yeah, I think there's more hero nodes you can farm as well. We'll go into the dark. Shadows of the past. Charizard had long since left the cruel life of an assassin behind him, but the shadows of his past don't fade so easily. Their dark will forces Charizard to embark on a hunt from the mysterious mage and deliver his death sentence. So that's going to be the storyline for the Dark campaign. As you can see, it's all locked down. I'm going to do a playthrough in a different video, but I just wanted to show everyone what it looked like. There's the Valley of Treasures on the side there. So yeah, the interface looks really good right now. So we're just going to have a quick look in the Valley of Treasures. So it's really interesting. This surprised me. I thought this was going to be more like Tomb of Horrors, where you clear the levels and it resets the next day, but it's almost its own story mode, really, the Valley of Treasures. So that's interesting, but we'll look into that a bit more later. And this update, I love this. You see the white dots on the side of the characters. That indicates that those equipment spots have been filled. The magnifying glass shows you that the parts of the equipment can be built, and the hammer shows you that you can equip a piece of equipment. So I really like this. Visually, I think it looks really good. We have a Lucky, finally another hero with a resurrection ability. It's long been wanted, it's long been needed, and it may get rid of the Dragonkin healer Karana from meta. It might actually replace her. The only issue with Lucky is that you can only farm her shards through the new Valley of Treasures or gold from the shop. Then we have Charizard. I'm not going to talk a lot about Charizard because I'm going to do a video of the Dark campaign, and he is the main character of the Dark campaign, so I can explain a bit about him when the time comes. Overall, he looks really neat. He has some pretty unique and cool abilities. Visually, he looks stunning. His crow, he has a bit of a Viking look to him just because of the crow, but he is a different race altogether. So I think he's changeling. I think that's what his race is. One other cool thing is now that the energy is displayed on the interface, which I think is a really cool little update. It shows you the Valley of Treasure energy and your campaign energy. So it just saves you having to go into the campaign to look at that. So we're going to start with Valley of Treasures now. I'm going to run through the story mode, and we're going to see how it plays out. You're allowed to use both dark and light heroes in this. There's no restrictions, so I'm just going to pull my best characters out, and we're going to smash through this, hopefully. So let's get started on the loading screen. Okay, so in a cool looking area, purple trees, broken down shrine, bird's view of what's some runes and whatnot. Everyone's looking a bit confused. Oh yeah, cool. Tanita just sitting there, being really useful, as you can see. Roland, the teleportation failed halfway through. I wonder where it is we've landed. Librarian, begone, fools, this is no place for you. Check out that beard. What's going on there? Holy shit. Balara, no warm welcome, eh? Hey, Grand Pappy. How about you tell us the way out of this hole? Balara, being graceful as usual. And let's get into it. Oh, wow, okay. So the characters have hardly any health at all. That's, again, another interesting thing. I really didn't expect this to be for new players. I thought this campaign was going to be a bit hard. A bit for the more advanced players. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I think that's good that everyone can be involved. I just didn't expect it to be this easy. So as you can see, I'm going to make quick work of everything. I'm just going to wipe waiting for server. I assume it's just because the patch came out, lost connection. I should be able to join back up. Waiting, yeah, there we go, victory. And we're getting the new coins. So the new coins, So each level will get you coins. So hopefully they increase as we go along. I haven't even looked at the store, so I don't know what you can buy with them. But I'm assuming Lucky. I think Lucky. Maybe I did have a look. I can't remember now. I know Lucky is in there. So we're going to move on. Oh, what? Oh, so you can buy energy for this. That's really cool. It's 100 gold instead of 50. So we might have to buy some of that. I'm just going to use my strong heroes to get through this. Otherwise, it would just take forever. So, to be honest, anyone who starts this game could probably get straight into this. So that's really good. I guess it's going to help people just level up fast to get more gear, more heroes. Just going to help everyone out in general. It's a bit of a shame though. I was hoping for a bit of a challenge, but I guess I can't be too disappointed. So we wipe out these heroes, we clear this stage, and we get 102 coins. Okay, so it's going to increase for every level by the looks of it. And we're just going to move on to the third stage now, Treacherous Path. I'm just going to not use a friendly hero. It's already too easy, no point in me getting someone else in. So Rock is just going to clear up. So as you can see, I don't know, maybe it's a bit hard to see, but the heroes have more health now. The my heroes, max level heroes have a larger health pool now. It's gonna change how arena battles are done completely. Maybe even TOH, as battles will last longer. So everything we've known before this point is I don't think it's gonna matter anymore. I think everyone's gonna have to start finding new teams, trying new strategies, because battles are just going to persist. So we can't use that full damage team anymore, because a healing tank team may just easily outlast that. So we're going to skip the friend hero thing again. I'm going to get rid of my heroes. What am I doing here? I think I'm going to throw in some... I'm going to use Lucky. Awesome. Let's get her in. We're just going to use some weak heroes here. Just hopefully we can get an actual battle going. I think Lucky looks so cool. Lucky and Charizard, they both look amazing. And from what I've heard, Lucky has a pretty unique death animation. So maybe we'll get to see that. There she is. Just using an Arachne army here. I've never used one. I have no idea how they work. He digs and does a bit of a slash move. Old Mucus Bowl is going to shoot out some poison. What's he going to do? Oh, cool. One shot's Lucky. Let's see what happens. No. She's crying. Wow. Oh, it's a shame you can't see that. I'm trying to turn it. Let's see. No, but she's just crying. Oh, I want to see that on an enemy team now. That is so cool. So she doesn't die. She's just having a bit of a cry. She's going to make your enemy feel absolutely horrible for killing her. Well, not killing her, but injuring her. That is so cool. Probably my favorite character at the moment. That is kudos to whoever suggested that and implemented it into the game, because I think that is well worth having no characters released except 2. That one character, Lucky, I think that's worth it all. So we wipe everything out here. This is 3 stages now. The heroes have moved up from like 1 bar of health to 2. So it's gradually getting harder for a new player. This might be where things start to get difficult. Blood Priest, he has heaps of new changes to him in this patch as well. His auto attack and heal. That's a big thing that happened in this patch as well. Is a lot of heroes gained an ability to their auto attack, which is really interesting. You've got Blood Priest who can heal, has a chance of healing. Karana, I think her name's Karana. If it's not, I'm sorry, but Karana, she can blind people with her, or lower their accuracy with her auto attack. The Arrogant Axe Thrower, he can lower the defenses. So I didn't get a shard for that, and I 2-starred it, which is a bit disappointing, but oh well, what can you do? So I'm getting rid of my heroes. I'm chucking the big A team in now, so I can just speed things up. Because there's 2 acts to this, so I really want to get through it all. So we're just going to go straight back into clearing things up. Just kill it all. Rock will do most of the work. I really wish I had some more AoE champions so I could just clear up every wave in one move. I love the graphics, so this new foresty, purple, bluey forest. I wonder if those will be basic backgrounds for arena battles and stuff now, or if they'll just keep the original ones. One thing I did notice about this patch though is it hasn't brought out much art. There's 2 photos. I think that one we just saw with Roland in it, and I think the Charizard one is the only ones. So we can get another Soothsayer shard in this, which is pretty cool. Kobolds have been buffed heaps in this patch, so it'd be interesting to see a full Kobold team or verse one, see what they can do. Kobold Guard has a full taunt now, or increases depending on each Kobold on the team. So you could taunt between 1 and 4 characters, 1 or 5 characters. So we're just cleaning everything up here. Dead, what's his name? Zart. There's such cool death animations as well. Zart is really strong now, and what I think people failed to notice, or what I failed to notice, is that in his description before the patch was released, is his res now resurrects 3 people, and they can't die for a single turn, but they get to battle for 2 turns of combat. It does happen in one of these battles later on, and it's I think that's really huge. Healers and tanks are the new meta for this patch, I reckon. If you can get a good healer, a good tank, or even good 2 tanks or 2 healers, I think you're just going to do really well, because battles have gone from really quick, knocking things out in single moves, to just lasting very long. Obviously, these are horrible examples because everything's such a low level, but the meta is now pushed towards tanks and healers. So start training those characters up, because battles are going to take forever now. Some battles may even just go past the timer. I think it's 6 minutes. Arena is 6 minutes, I believe. So we're just going to clear it. Oh, look at this place. Oh, look at the globes in the back. That looks so cool. That's amazing. I don't know if they have any relevance to the story, or if they've just been thrown there for cosmetic purposes. But I think this looks really cool. So we're in the library now, I'm assuming, or some type of observatory. There's a big map on the ground. Has some names on there, I think. I can't read them. Yeah, there is writing on there, but again, not sure if it's real or cosmetic purpose. So we'll clean things up. Oh, now that we've killed the Worm Priest, I'll just talk about Worm Priest as well. All bosses, in fact, one of their abilities will be on cooldown when a fight starts. So it's stopping heroes from using their big moves from the get-go. I talked about this in one of my later videos, one of my earlier videos, that it just suggests to me that boss champions are on their way in. To make a change like that when there's only 3... I think there's 3. We've got Worm Priest, Danae, and Roland. I think that's all of them. Only 3 boss characters. To have a change like that implemented suggests that they're going to bring out more boss characters, and have that change already in play. That's just a assumption. It could be completely wrong. I'm not going to look too far into it. So we're just going to clean up some more stuff here. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. A lot of people have invested a lot in light healers. So I think Blood Priest, even though he's a bit of a joke, not as a character, as just in a meme way, people just find humor in him. I think he may be the way to go in terms of healers for the dark side. Unless Zart does prove to be very useful. Maybe Zart and Blood Priest, both of them together, may work really well. Because now that the light side has resurrection, the dark side has no resurrection, except for, again, Zart, but it's not a permanent resurrection. So we'll have to just wait and see what comes out in the near future. So we're going to kill all these guys. Dead. And we're moving on. Alright, so here's a bit of a cutscene. What's going to happen here? Librarian, I ordered you to leave. Cursed spawn of darkness, begone, shoo. Bellara, don't hold your breath, you senile old swine. I'm going to catch you this time. Alright. Bit of a squabble between these guys. And then we move on to the second act. Oh, okay, so we got Cobolock and Blood Priest as obtainable shards now. They were not obtainable shards before this patch. You could buy them through the shop and arena. They were not available in TOH. I'm not sure about the new shop they've released. Oh, so we get a bird's eye view of this map. That looks really cool. I'm not sure if it has any relevance, Librarian. Eternity speaks to me. The voices whispered of you, Roland, true mage, master of the elements, chosen by the dragons. So again, here's some mention to dragons. There's a few things of dragons in the game. Roland, who are you? How do you know about me? Librarian, the Dark Tower will never open itself to you. You will die here. Alright, it's a bit full on. Yes, I'm not sure about the map if it has any relevance because the game's split into shards. Each region has its own shard, so I'm not sure how that plays into a map type thing. I feel like each thing is their own. It's not really a map to the game. I'm looking into it too much. I just think it's cool, worth talking about. Kill them all, and then we move on. So we get some more coins. We're up to 123. We started at 100, and we're in the second act. Let's keep going. 3-starring these now that I've got my ace team in. Alright. So we're at 99 energy. Who am I getting out? No, it's okay, I just chucked it back in. I'm not going to mess around. Clean all of this up. So it'll be interesting to see, because there is only 2 acts of this available, so they're going to release more in the future. So, again, this is going to be just another way to collect gear, champion shards, the new currency that eventually you'll be able to collect so much of. It will just build up, so they'll probably add more things into the store, equipment and whatnot. I think that'll be really cool. So we're going into the next battle now. Who are we going to know on? Oh, so that's the other artwork, Charizard. That looks so amazing. I love it. Just love it all. Clean all this up. Rock. So, again, before this patch, Rock was one of the strongest characters in the game. His stun is still ridiculously powerful, but whether or not he's as powerful as he was before this patch is debatable. He hasn't been nerfed, he hasn't been buffed, but the length of battles now, people may find, or you may find people using less of him. For the moment, I'm still going to use him in every battle. His stun just helps a lot, but again, I don't know how people are going to play out this new lengthy battle system. So kill Blood Priest again, got another buff in the patch as well. He's not Blood Priest, sorry, Blood Mage for the Arakan. I think he'd be really good in an Arakan team. That's what this patch really pushed, was theme teams, faction teams for people to use. Because marks no longer disappear or break when hit by anything other than what triggers them. So if I apply the Arakan mark and then use an auto attack from tiles, it's not going to break those marks. So theme teams are going to be very powerful as well. So it'll be interesting to start seeing those come up and about. Blood Mage can apply the Arakan mark to everyone. That's one of his abilities. And we're going to move on. So we're not getting a lot of rewards from these just because it's such a low level instance. We're just killing everything. This place would be amazing for new players. I think this is really going to speed up progress for new players in the game, because it's a whole different energy system. You're getting essentially new items, new shards, new potions, skill cubes, without having to spend your main energy for the campaign. So this is how it does help everyone because of the coin system as well. Older players are getting coins which they can spend on equipment, and the equipment in the store, I'm pretty sure it works as it would TOH and Arena. The equipment in the store changes depending on your level and your heroes. So obviously the more advanced you get in the game, the equipment in those stores increases, they become more valuable, they become more relevant to your champions. So I'm sure that's how it works in this store as well, which is really nice. It's nice to see something like that. The store caters for your level, and it's not completely random. The only items that you are random are the ones you can buy for silver in the gold store. Those ones are all over the place. So we're going to clean this up. 139. So we didn't even get a shard for Tanita. Alright. We got Arakan Guard and Blood Priest. I don't want the Arakan Spear. I don't want an Arakan Spear shard because I have him completed, but I want a Blood Priest shard. Get me a Blood Priest shard and I will be happy. That's our goal now. So let's kill everything. Wipe it all up. I'd love to see someone new play this. I'd love to see the challenges it poses to them, because a lot of these teams for low levels would be very hard to beat. Like this team here. Oh, 2 of them lived. What's going on? Any team with Rock at a low level would be powerful because he can just freeze. I'm not, actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. I know that low level characters have locked abilities now. I'm not sure if that applies for AI. If it does, then maybe it'll be a fair fight. If it doesn't, then the game has become significantly difficult for low level players. But luckily for everyone, there's the friend system in play. Oh, again, you can't even unlock that to level 22. The friend system helps everyone. You know, every low player can just use a powerful character and clean up the levels. It doesn't destroy the storyline or the experience you get. It just helps you push, because the difficulty level in this game increases dramatically in every chapter. So it would take forever for new players to level up their characters to start completing chapters. It's just easier to use a friend and clean up the chapters. And like I've messaged people before, I'll say it in the video, equipment beats star levels. Always aim for equipment over star levels. Star levels mainly increases the health of your champion. Equipment increases everything. It makes your champion so strong. You don't really notice the boost until you start hitting level 4 or 5 in equipment. After that, though, every bit of equipment you apply just increases the strength of your character dramatically. So we're in the observatory place again, cleaning up all these enemies. Scout, again, one of those champions in this patch that got a really nice buff. Oh, Tsuna. Interesting to see her here. Surely her release should be coming up. She's been in the game since the beginning. Alright, here we are. The Blood Priest level. Hopefully we can get a shard. I will be super happy. I would love to farm my Blood Priest up. This is how it's going to be done. Fingers crossed. Let's get it. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, it's very... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm just going to skip the word. These nodes are not classed as heroic nodes. So that means you can put as much energy into any single one of them as you want. You could wait all night, build up your 160 energy. That's at level 80, of course. 160 energy for Valley of Treasures. And dump it all... Oh, sorry, I'll interrupt. Librarian, yes, I'll do everything you tell me. Your blood of the true mage will slake your thirst. Bolaro, who's this psychopath talking to? Roland, I'm not sure, but I am sure we won't like the answer. Alright, so... we didn't get the mage shard. That's disappointing. So yeah, what I was saying was these chapters, these acts, they don't have a limit on them. You could dump all your energy into it, and like I am now, and not run out of it. Like in the campaign, you have 5 attempts, but after that, you have to wait a day. Here, you can just dump as much as you want. So here, I'm going to buy 120 energy, and I'm going to dump it all in this one level. Just put it all in there, see what I get from it. Surely I'll get a shard from this. Oh, no. Oh, yep, here we go. Alright, 2 Blood Priest shards, 2,265 currency. Okay, so the shards are going to be quite difficult to earn. And there we are in the shop, so there's a few things you can buy. There's Lucky, 5,100. Okay, so everything in here is a bit expensive. I'm assuming that's because you can just farm it over and over again as long as you've got the energy. So overall, I'm very happy with Valley of Treasures. I am a bit disappointed it's not more challenging, but I'm very happy as well that it is available for all people to participate in. It's going to help the player base overall, so you can't really go wrong with that. This energy, it restores slower than regular energy does, but you can claim 45 of it once per day, so that's pretty neat. It's nice they've added that. There's one other thing I wanted to show everyone because I don't know where to put this video. They've added a new animation for the chests as well, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to open one here, show everyone. So it's new, cool, everything looks brand new. And here we go, opening it. So before it just opened, there wasn't any animation at all. Oh, Kobold Scout Shard. That's cool. So that's a really cool new animation they've added. I just threw it in here because I didn't know where else to throw it. And I really wanted to show people because I thought it was pretty neat. So that's been my playthrough video of the Valley of Treasures. I hope you all enjoy it. It's a nice update to the game. It's more content, and more content is always good. If you didn't like it, or you have any suggestions or any critiques or criticisms, please feel free to join the Discord. The option to do so is in the top left corner of the Age of Magic interface, the little cog. Through there you can join the Discord. There's a whole bunch of members in there, and there's people from the Age of Magic team who are always willing to listen to your feedback and pass that feedback on, so things can be done about it, hopefully. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll release a video of the Dark campaign when I get a chance. Until then, take care everyone.